the recent events have to be so big? I can't see the fucking date.
Hang on, let me see
It's
if I
like great to let us know that it's been 8 days since anyone has done anything.
If I can. Let's see.
There's been an update to OBS.
Yeah. Appearance, night mode.
You can't just click it and drag it. There's a big magnifying glass on it. You can't just like.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that. I don't even
That
use
works.
the program and I figured it out.
You're so smart.
Mm-hmm.
That works. Okay.
Howdy gamers, I'm sick.
And now I'm Eli. And we're How Evil Gaming. That thing bothers me
It's
so much.
always there.
I know, but it still bothers me a lot. We are back with Metal Gear Solid 2.
We are supposedly finishing it up. Not supposedly.
Yeah, I think we're just at the end. I don't remember exactly how long that end bit actually takes.
About 80% of it is Solidus monologue.
Yeah. It's a
And-
lot of cutscene.
Yeah, most of it's talking.
But yeah, there was just a big update to OBS, and some of the settings didn't carry over.
Because I'm sick, evil, have a heart. You know, I dragged my ass, you know, from out of the bed to off of the floor to into the chair. And that's a big accomplishment for me. I should have brought my thermometer to keep track of it, just in case. But last I checked, my temperature was 99.9 or something, which is pretty good. But, would you let me update about my life and stop wiggling your ass around so they'll actually listen to me for once? Because they might be concerned about me. I know you don't care, but other...
Okay, there. Just don't look at the... Don't look.
But other people might be concerned about my well-being.
Hi, Bullet.
So, what's the name of the thing I have?
Meningitis, I think. Viral meningitis.
Assus something.
Yeah, some kind of meningitis. Yeah, don't look at the ass.
So that migraine that we thought I had, that's what this is, and it's been 6 days of this, and it's still here, and I've pretty much been in bed, laying down for, a little tiny dick. You could, just kind of
Barely
see. A little
make
bit.
it out.
Kind of bit, like, in bed for 6 days, and I'm going, like, stir crazy, having delusional thoughts of God knows what. Discovered a lot of fun things. Found a new boyfriend. I might leave my wife. That's
You know,
about it.
the normal stuff when you leave Francis alone for too long.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna move to Great Britain, and we're gonna get married. But other than that, since she's just totally moving on with the game, let's just get back to the game then. Fuck you too.
I've lost all my gear. I need to
I can't
locate
just
Snake.
stand around
Shut up.
forever.
Never factored into the
Shut up, the game's
simulation.
playing. Shut up.
Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true.
Oh, you can do a lot
You won't be
naked,
able to
Reg.
attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Right.
Oh,
Take
we're not
out
getting
Solidus
married.
and his men.
I'm
You must
getting
recover
married to
Arsenal
somebody else.
intact.
He's much hotter
Colonel,
than her.
Are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
To get married
What?
or go to Great
I've
Britain?
never met you in
I don't care what the
person.
hell you do, as
Not
long as you don't take my
once.
new man away from me.
Complete your mission.
You can have my
according to the
wife.
Simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
She's available
No
now.
more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
How are those Oreos?
They're pretty good. You can have my half-eaten one.
No, you've half eaten it.
All right, you don't want to get sick?
No,
Hmm?
gross.
You don't want aseptic meningitis?
I don't want your meningitis.
Oh no, it's not Anders. This is actually a real human being for once. Weird, right? I mean, he cosplays as actually he cosplays as what's that guy's name? Slappy.
What's that guy's name?
He cosplays Slappy and the other guy who I accidentally realized that I don't like, and I believe he's from Inquisition. Sorry. It kind of spoiled it watching one of their series. Just him. But no offense, I was kind of able to surmise where he was from and what he was into just based off of that stupid fucking mustache. And that weird little
Nope.
thing.
Ew, where?
You're off to a terrible start.
No, there's no one here. Leave me alone.
You've probably seen them around, or not. I don't know, because the internet is so big. Yeah, Dorian. I don't like him, but still, I would do his Dorian. As long as he doesn't
Get
talk.
out of here. I'm naked. You can't shoot me. That's not allowed.
This is terrible, dude. You're naked and you're being shot, and
I
it's
forgot
cold.
that there's like people.
And you're laying on the ground, and you're doing naked cartwheels. This is just a mess.
This is a great shot. I'm just gonna hold it.
Look at that. There you go. There's proof that there is nothing there.
There's nothing of any kind.
It's all yours, Evil. Take a big bite out of it. Yeah, well, this is as naked as this series gets. And I like, even though he gets shot, he still manages to keep
No.
his hand on his
Oh my
crotch.
gosh, leave me alone.
Right. Turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right
So
now.
that is actually
What's
a
wrong
reference
with
to
you?
the very
Don't
first
worry,
Metal
it's a
Gear,
game.
where
It's a game just like usual.
Big
You'll
Boss
ruin your eyes playing
tells
so
you to
close
turn
to
the
TV.
console off,
What are you talking about?
which is kind of funny.
Right.
And
Something
scary.
happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me. And when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Hi, Dave.
Forget it.
Hi, Dave. The alien's getting her ass kicked. Pretty bad.
My patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
I forgot there were people upstairs too, so like
I don't think you're gonna make this.
I'm not making it now. This is really. Oh, and there's my ration down there. Get off of me.
Too bad you can't go into hanging mode.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No. Oh no, so sad. Very sad.
I like that his ass sticks up just a little bit.
Answer me.
This is how he dies.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, we're gonna try
Even
that
my
again.
patience has its limits.
No, I
just
remember that
can't
there are
leave
people
this thing
upstairs
up
that
to
can see
any
you.
longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
The best part of this game, or this ending part, other than Naked Raiden, is just hearing Campbell just talk. It's so great. What is he talking about? We'll never know. Oh, but Evil, I don't know. I always assume you're busy. That's why I've been, like, leaving you alone. That and I've been, like, deaf. But I'll send you a link of him. Or maybe not, because
Can I go up on this side?
I don't want you to love him, because only I can love him.
Mm-hmm.
Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl. The return of Ginola.
Thank you, Colonel.
Always so helpful. Yeah, okay.
You could have just, like, hit around that little ledge right there. You didn't have to go all the way down the stairs and crouch like you're about to take the crap.
Okay, do have to go around that way. Shh, I'm hiding.
Well, I use the term love very, very loosely. I don't love anybody except for her, I guess.
Nah, don't be gay.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuff
Here's the best line ever.
Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey rock. I need scissors. 61.
I love that line. It's so awesome. It's cool, dude. I'm not judging you. It's like, whatever. We're not here to judge what you're into. But I want pictures, though, so I can judge you.
Alright, now.
You can jump across that, can't you?
I couldn't last time.
You can't, like, cartwheel or whatever?
That's what I tried, I just fell.
Oh.
Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Gallowade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
Alright, just keep being weird. Please.
How did he not figure?
How long does he stay on that bridge? Let me see. Not very long. Super soldiers.
Jesus Christ.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress. Outer
I guess
heaven.
there's someone outside or a cat or something.
The final weapon. Metal
Ayla! You're making my head hurt. Shut up!
Nope.
What was that just now?
Nothing. Damn it. Don't come looking.
You probably shouldn't have your shoulder peeking out and your thigh and your leg.
Nah, that's cool. Cool, bro. He's not checking.
Yeah, Pupper gave everybody a fucking spook.
She's such a jerk.
You guys get all that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Those are subway stations, right?
Yeah. Ah, you're good. You're there. Go, dude. Why are you looking at the screen? Fucking move! You finally got it and you're staring at the screen. Running into a wall.
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Man, who's giving butt sex to who? You?
I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Ah, those were the good old days. What were you in your former life?
Child soldier?
Yeah.
You got a PSG-1? You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl. Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time.
We've actually only been playing for, where's our timer? For 19 minutes, sir.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week...
It's so creepy when he turns
a guy
around.
leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were... intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but... President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code.
Red is very good at keeping a straight face at the point. I think he's just like, alright.
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially. I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
Has the skull face popped up yet, or is it just
No.
flashing in and out? Okay, Dave said it, but I don't recall saying it.
It hasn't
Even
shown up
my
yet.
patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just
You
go.
already said it.
Yeah, you already said that twice. I mean, once I died, and then you said
Jack,
it again.
it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
Can we not do this right now?
If it's
Because
about
everything's
that
really weird.
conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me.
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes.
I
It's an
suppose.
ugly word.
But
Are
wouldn't
you
she
still
use the
there?
code word if she really
Was
was?
sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with
What
you.
code word?
How could
Love
anyone?
you,
I can't excuse what I did.
Did she
I
say the
reported
Patriots at any
every
point?
She said
detail
the
of your
Patriots.
personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Well,
Must
she
have been
said kind
fun.
of, sort
But
of.
some things I didn't tell anyone. Like.
Oh,
what I
Bullet, you
felt
kind of
with-
missed the entire
So
game,
that's why
but you
you
missed their
involved in this
entire
mission.
fight throughout the whole thing.
Why
It's a
else
pain
would
in the
you toss
ass.
an
It's probably
analyst
best
into
you
the
did.
mix at the last minute?
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
Titanic is
I
really
know
different
what I
from what
did
you
was
like if you
wrong.
just watch the
No matter
trailer.
where I go,
Like
I get used.
you don't really
I
get
reinvented myself
this
to
part
suit
of
your
Jack and
tastes.
Rose's relationship.
Hairstyle, clothes, the way I
No,
wear things
my
I talk
hazelnut.
about.
Bayla's
You
gonna
love
eat
the
it.
color of my hair, my eyes. They're not
What's
even
the-
real.
The hazelnut fell out of my Oreo.
Profile with a
What's the
fine-tooth
point? I don't want to
comb.
eat the cookie.
It was my
The
job.
cookie.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted
It's a
was for
fucking
you
cookie.
to see the
The
real
cream
me.
falls out of the
It hurt to
Oreo.
play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you.
Apparently you're
The more
standing on the
love you
cord.
gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack,
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose, what's going on?
Bayla, now you're laying on all the cords. This dog.
You've upset the dog.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
You know you like that.
Been waiting long.
Just watching you hold.
Yeah, he's keeping an eye on that Yugo.
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Yeah, you think they would have worn one instead of having a kid in their
That's
crappy
like
ass relationship.
Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
I mean,
Yes, Dave, we do. He texted me.
knowing Rose, she probably poked a hole in it, even if she did.
Rose
Sorry
probably
about
did.
earlier.
She did.
I don't like
She totally
that shit.
did.
Gain
She
access
to-
to our
yeah,
soul.
she totally did.
Why didn't you tell me about
Patriots
Olga?
probably told her
You
to.
never asked.
Go away.
She's
Hey,
all
man.
tangled in the
Get over
wires.
it.
And
Any
I want
effects
my
of the virus
hazelnut
yet?
Oreo.
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another.
Hi, Otacon.
There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't see
I
our
guess I
face
am a
with
little
many
bit,
metal gears before,
No, it needs to be more
I
like.
think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we
There
have
we go.
no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up.
I don't
on
think
stinger
anyone in
missiles.
here gets
Oh,
that
yeah.
because
Olga left this for you.
I don't think Bullet knows what a Final Fantasy is, and Evil plays the new Final Fantasies and probably never watched the movie. And I don't know who everyone else is because they don't talk. And that's fine as long as you stay in the room. We love you anyway. Thank you. Have a good night.
We love all of you.
Why? Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
Yeah, this is the best cosplay I've done in a while.
Move the right thumb.
Oh, you know, just the best,
Titus Fantasy 10.
the best Final Fantasy character of all of them.
Move the thumbstick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Click
Titus.
the thumbstick to lunge and strike. You can guard with
Final
your blade if you have
Fantasy.
the lock-on button pressed down.
Chocobo.
You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
I don't know what the lock-on button is, but okay.
Cactar. Muggles. And, so on and so forth. Yes, I did see that video. No, I don't. I don't know what that video is. I'm sorry. Now I'm just being an asshole. Like I said, that's why I've been kind of gone from the world, because I've been very mean. I don't mean it personally.
Francis is so sick and is not in a good mood because of it. Oh, but we did make our goal, so...
Oh yeah, we made our goal. I'm sorry. We made our goal.
So we got that Elgato and
We have the
HDMI
Elgato.
splitter. We're gonna try that out either later tonight or tomorrow to make sure it works. But if it does work, we can move on to Metal Gear Solid 3 as soon as...
I call Metal Gear Solid 3 until I get frustrated.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
I got a sword. I don't need an ammo.
Absolutely.
And I don't need an ammo.
Infinite ammo.
You're so cute,
Wait
Snake.
up, Snake.
I wish he
What?
like kept that mullet forever. I guess he did, but then he got old and died.
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
No.
Every day.
I'm not sure.
I have wet
Sometimes
dreams
it's hard
about
to
a
tell the
kid.
difference between reality and a game.
It's the only way I can
Diminished
get it
sense
up
of
now.
reality, huh? VR training will do that.
Bayla's staring
No,
at me while I was
it was
doing her
field
voice.
training when I was a kid.
Not you, Bayla.
I lied, Snake. I
Snake,
have more
Snake.
field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down.
Yes,
We're
we
not
do.
here to help some politician
That's kind of the
either.
reason, yeah.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
You can.
There's no
Oh,
right
sorry. You can
path,
send the
partner.
link bullet.
Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Maybe just text
What
it to
are you
me,
and Otacon fighting for?
A
because
future.
otherwise I'm not.
You can stop being part of a mistake.
Realistically, I'm not gonna like
Starting now.
click it on the computer
Whatever.
anytime soon.
What am I supposed to do?
Why did they codec call?
So that they
Find
can't
something
hear
you
him.
believe in and
They're-
find it
they're
for
right,
yourself.
but-
When you do, pass it on to the future.
No, the codec is thinking.
Believe in what?
But
That's your problem.
they overused codec way
Come
too
on.
much in this game.
That's because they want to cut corners. They're like, oh, we ran out of time for this cutscene. Just put them in a codec.
Put it in a codec.
Let's put it in a codec.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon!
You all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Only the
The
last,
last
one?
one?
Only the last
Huh.
one.
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec.
I
might
will
be able
call
to help.
you
The
a
frequency
lot.
is 141.12.
Thanks, Otacon. We're finally giving your codec frequency at the end of the game.
You don't know it's the end of the game.
I mean, the beginning of the game, now that the game finally starts. Can you stun these guys?
Wait, what do you mean? Stun what? The guys you're about to fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stun everything. Don't,
Follow me.
diss Otacon, Dave. Otacon's perfect the way he is. He's been through a lot. He just watched his sister, girlfriend's, stepmother, ex-lover's, daughter's, wife's something's
Why is that auto
die
aim so weird?
in his arms, so he's going through a lot right now. Let him wear whatever.
Hurry up.
I'm going.
Why aren't you using your sword, dude?
Guess
Actually,
I'm
I guess you
bad at
can't
the
right now
sword.
because they're up
Yeah.
all
I
over
know.
the place. But once you can, use your fucking sword.
I'm so bad at the sword though.
But it's so much cooler.
Don't fall behind.
Oh, you got you too many Oreos.
That happens.
Don't kill them!
Too late.
You have to switch it. You have to switch it while you're in the menu. I don't know which button to switch it. Switch the...
It's not switching.
Well, just press all the buttons till it switches.
I'm pressing the button. It's not switching.
You're not trying hard enough.
No, it's not switching.
I know you can do it if you try harder.
I'm pushing all the buttons. It's not actually.
I don't
switching.
think you're pushing all the buttons.
It's not actually switching them.
I don't think you're trying hard enough.
Yeah, well, it's not actually switching them.
Oh god. Yeah, but our things aren't lined up like they should be, Dave. Leave us alone. We're already almost through the game. I'm just reading what it says. Oh, I think we lost connection for a second. Does it have to be when we're... Nope. Nope. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Nope. Nope. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I don't even know how to fight.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I don't even know how to fight. What is he doing?
I've never seen that.
Oh, I don't even know what he was doing. How do you make the sword go back on? Oh, I did it. Okay, well I did it, but I don't know how to fight. So there you
Okay.
go. What did I say? Didn't even try hard enough. I said you could do it. She said you couldn't. Did not try hard enough.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption
The
protocol
call is
it uses
coming from
exactly the same
inside
as
the
that of
Metal
Arsenal's
Gear.
AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's
Whoa.
impossible.
The colonel
Whoa.
probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of
Broticon?
your brain through signal
He's totally a
manipulation of
bro.
your own nanomachines. The
I
kernel
don't
is,
think
in
I'd
part,
want him to
your
necessarily
own
be my
creation,
bro per
cobbled
se,
together from
because he seems to have a
expectations
lot
and
going
experience.
on,
That's crazy.
and I have a
That is
lot
probably
going
the
on.
truth. The
When you
virus
put
may be
that
starting
together,
to affect GW,
hey,
which would
Diesel,
explain the kernel's behavior.
it would be a little
was
too
all
much
an
going
illusion.
on. Not to mention I'd
Everything
fear
I've
for
done
my
so far?
wife's life.
Right.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me.
Am I
Not
real?
An illusion.
No.
Flesh and blood. It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
Yeah, I'll just walk
No.
away. I'll just go
can't do
right
that.
now.
Let's go.
I'll just swim back to the surface. Like,
Are you underwater?
yeah,
Alright.
we're on Arsenal.
I don't remember.
They've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
No,
a
not
trap.
the.
Rose!
Right. Get a grip.
But Snake.
She's
It's a
held in the
trap.
holds.
Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Unless.
Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's
Don't be
That never
weird,
really mattered.
kid.
What? If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be.
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and
Shut
I
up,
are the
Raiden.
ones that say the Colonel never
Stop
existed.
making
Right.
sense.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
My child, 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 child. child. Why they have to like have their little feet together as they fall to the ground and then stick them out? Like, what is as good as that? Oh, I like this part where everything goes all cuckoo crazy.
I changed my weapon again.
You know, I'm starting to think that Raiden is so whack that he probably did it with himself or the pillow.
Sorry,
oh
Snake.
my god, you just whacked Snake in the face.
He got very mad at me also. How did I just stab him?
Well, no matter if you stun them, Snake still kills them.
Ah, okay. Well,
So at
what's
least
the
you'll have
point
no
then?
kills.
Well, I will
Fish
still
and
have kills
males.
because I still kill stuff.
Emmett! Emmett, Eli! You must Emmett!
I will Emmett.
Emmett! You mailed the fishing! You mailed it! She mailed it, you guys! It's over. Oh, you're fine.
No, we're good.
Don't worry, she's
We're
alright.
here- yeah, it's okay.
Oh no, she mailed it again! Oh my gosh. You need to Emmett right now. You gotta Emmett this right away. Oh, okay, no, we're good. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, I was getting worried there. Looks like you're getting your ass kicked. Oh, my head hurts. This is the most loud talking I've done in a long time.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
Who?
What?
2 years
Who, me?
ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us.
Pretty sure it was
Everyone I love
Ocelot.
has been taken from me one by one. And no
Yeah,
matter
but
how hard I
Ocelot
try,
told
I
her
can't
about
follow
it, so I mean.
endless nightmare. The only thing we live
Like
for
Ocelot,
is
who
to
killed
see
my
it
father. Snake or something.
Probably
Probably.
Snake.
Wait,
Probably
it's
Snake.
almost over.
I'm still trying to figure out
Serious about firing the
how
Since no one can kill me,
their whole
May as well
relationship
kill
worked out.
everyone
Like, was she okay with her dad sleeping with her friend?
Looks like I'm today's
Caretaker?
You go on ahead.
Boyfriend?
Yes.
Father figure?
I guess. Yeah, I guess she was.
King?
You want to turn over
Vampire?
right here.
Gal
Because
pal?
how, is it,
Whatever vamp is to her.
how old is Fortune?
What
Is
are you
that
gonna
ever,
do?
I know that's
Can't
never
get near
stated in
her.
game,
I'll think
but
of
it was
something.
like
There's
mentioned
no
in the
such
guide
thing
or
as
If
anything.
I had to take a guess, I say she looks like a solid 28.
28,
I don't
okay.
know what
A
your
solid,
reason's
sexy
for, but
28.
let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Snake, you have several noses.
anyone believes your lies.
Raiden, get out of here.
It does that weird rendering thing sometimes where it tries to like,
I like the lowercase h and the caps. Oh god, have
Yeah.
fun.
yeah,
This part is so unnecessary.
no, it's perfect, don't worry about it.
Solid Snake simulation.
And the Arsenal gear wrecked him.
Sorry.
You should be.
I am. Every day of my
Watching how you
life.
fight.
I might even take a nap. I mean, I really want to know more about Solidus, but not in the form of him just talking at us about himself in the present tense for 20 minutes.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot
Yep.
discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though.
Yep.
Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you.
And their plan, too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy. As bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Father?
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Metal Gear!
Metal Gear!
Opponent, at least.
Oh.
But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Still here, guys. I think my feelings now.
Have some water.
Get those Metal Gears.
Alright, let's get some Metal Gears.
At least it's on very easy, because if you play this shit on hard, it's, what is it, 26 of them?
Yeah.
This is just stupid. Huh? What? No questions for me? No, I mean, figured you've just been busy, dude. We've been busy. I've been sick. But figured that you're doing well. How are you doing? What's going on? We started KOTOR 2. We're gonna get back to it.
It stepped on me.
But right now we're kind of distracted around the Metal Gear kit.
Ow. Just get upright.
Metal Gear and BioWare. We're still in BioWare, technically. But we're doing Dragon Age right now. Kind of by popular demand. By popular, I mean 2 people voted and the 2 people won. So, you vote, you win. And one of them's not even here. And their vote still matters.
Yeah, there's 4 of them lined up, dude. Get out of here. Shut up, Ray. They're cute, though.
Ray's adorable. I don't think Dave likes Ray as much. I think he may have left now, but if I recall, David liked Ray. Normal's okay. I don't know. I wish I was normal right now. I'd kill to be normal. Right now I feel less than normal. I feel shit. I feel very crappy.
It's no
Being a BS.
We're doing pretty okay, actually, right?
Yeah,
we
you
had
got
a few
plenty
rushes
of
to
bullets.
I expected a little more fight.
Fine.
No, let me just stand here.
In slow motion.
Olga!
Actually, I didn't even need your help, Olga.
Heroic sacrifice!
Yes, I have... What do I have again?
Meningitis.
Amylastomasthenous meningitis.
What about you?
Brain flu.
I have a fungus in my spinal cord.
This is suicide.
It's not a fungus.
And if I lick my wife, she will get sick.
No.
To the Patriots. If you
That's not how meningitis works.
Then why are you running away from me? You wouldn't share an Oreo with me. Huh?
If this is the case, it's not meningitis.
So many dead, and they all died trusting you. Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to help.
You know, I realize what bothers me about her. I love her, but her character design, head's too small for her body. That's literally not her fault.
Yeah, like,
her head's just a little too small for her body.
Like they gave her a really cute tiny face, and then they were like, or maybe they like did her body first, and they're like, all right, she's gonna be buff, she's a soldier, cute face.
Yeah, like they just kind of gave her a standard body. Oh, well, you're here. We've been talking a lot late. Well, actually, no, I haven't been talking at all for a week. Because I've been very crabby. But generally, what's been going on in the chat is, oh, she's.
Bye, Olga. No, Olga. My hair just got longer out of grief, I think.
Just a little bit.
Just a little longer.
Our talking's been, pretty much, very strange, since you've been gone, actually. So, right now everyone is suspiciously quiet. Which is fine. But, sometimes it veers off into an entirely different direction. We've kind of evolved a little bit. Right now, as you can see, we are playing Metal Gear, and I usually start off with, it's okay, you're allowed to people it.
No, hold it!
I usually, especially when we're playing things like Metal Gear, have a tendency to go on really long tangents about the game's Metal Gear because I love it so much, so that usually means that I'm spending too much time talking. And yeah, sometimes, it is about dicks, and believe it or not, I don't have that many friends either. Which is why I'm usually online. Actually, I'm not usually online, I'm only on here, 3 times a week. So hopefully that doesn't offend you. But if it does, I apologize. It's what this channel has kind of grown into. I know you're here in the beginning, but it's the audience it has turned into, and it's kind of what we feel comfortable talking about. So if you're cool with that, feel free to stick around. Like I said, it's gotten a little strange. But we're a little strange here. And I'm so sad that Solidus isn't here, because this is all Solidus all the time, and Solidus isn't here to witness it. Not this Solidus.
Yeah, get in here, Solidus.
I'm sorry that you're pissed. Hopefully it's not at us.
Bye, Rays.
Damn the Patriots. You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Good job, Snake.
Bring him in.
Oh, we're still here, and we're still queer. And we're somehow still going.
Alright. Ready for another long exposition?
Very,
in the
long.
Arsenal Gear Rectum?
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Yeah, I'm awake. Hi.
GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated
There's the moon.
Oh,
Solidus. Are you okay?
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead,
Are you real?
my son.
I don't think he's real. Dude, I don't think he's... Oh no, I gotta do the thing again.
Oh my god, you're so bad at this. Oh
no,
my god.
I'm gonna die.
Oh my god, you're literally gonna die. You are terrible at this.
Don't kill me.
What do you hope to hear?
He's gonna kill me. I forgot where the action button was again.
You were, and we appreciate it, Diesel. Hopefully you stick around.
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some
You
business
are
of my
bad
own
at
to
rapid
attend to.
button pushing.
Yeah, I'm really bad at it.
Arsenal.
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly.
Where did he come
I was the
from?
one who
She
used
just
Ocelot
sort
to
of
suggest the
appears.
idea to you in the first place.
I just can't get
I
over
was
Solidus
planning
like
to give
mesh
you Arsenal
cutouts.
to begin with.
Why the
His
His
little
midriff
drift.
and his like back of the knee.
I'm no
Like what is that?
philanthropist.
Maybe he's like
Arsenal is
quiet
far
where he
from
needs
impregnable.
air so he
Yeah.
can
It
breathe.
needs other Metal Gears as
What is
guards,
that?
I don't
a
know.
huge payload of warheads and full air, sea, and land support. to
Well, we
function
made affiliate
efficiently.
Diesel.
Against a large attack
So-
force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic
No, you can as long as you have Diesel. It's like, I guess excavator operator, when you changed from that, it threw us off, and then you went to Diesel, and if you get rid of Diesel, now it's going to be hard to remember that. Because I still think excavator operator. And then if you get rid of the Diesel, I'm probably going to be completely confused, and I just don't know what to call you.
GW and Arsenal. That means the information
That's
they
what's
want
like
to
Diesel
filter
excavator.
out
I can
is
do that.
contained in GW.
I don't think you
Whatever-
can excavate Diesel.
including that
Whatever
list
you're
of the highest 12
comfortable
members
with.
of the
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
whatever
you can change your name to anything.
Yeah, as long as you're happy with it.
And once you knew who they were,
It doesn't sound
cross out
stupid.
their
You should.
names one by
It's
one.
Kawaii. Half the people
Wow.
I know don't even know what the
With our
fuck our
useless
name is
arsenal drew
pronounced.
their
They're
fire.
like, Ka,
Cable.
Kawavel,
Cable.
Kawavel. That's probably why we don't have any followers and shit. Cause well, they're like, oh cool. What's your Twitch? Kawavel cosplay. Yeah, I'll check you out.
There is another
Do you need me
way.
to spell it? No, I got
Quail.
it.
Quail.
They're like, they're not gonna
cosplay?
check
We
me
have
out.
our own
So how do you
plans to
spell it?
carry out.
Kawaivil.
We'll take the arsenal
We
since
will.
you don't
We
care
will
for it
cosplay.
anyway.
What was it again?
The purified
I mean, in my
hydrogen
mind,
bomb is
it's
ready to go.
really
A
easy
nuclear
to
strike
spell.
won't
It's like
stop them.
kawaii, full
It will damage their
kawaii.
power
You know,
source.
Yeah.
kawaii.
The
Look at me,
mindless
I'm
masses
kawaii.
that they
You know, I'm
control.
cute. Oh,
First things
I'm
first.
so cute.
Of course. That was
Look at me,
what you
I'm
wanted.
caramel dancing or whatever. Caramel. I'm caramel dancing. You remember that? Back when you guys were like 3
Enough of that.
and I was like 42.
And then got younger.
Yeah.
You're 1,000,000 years old.
Also, you have tiny feet.
He does.
Find so funny.
Tiny sharp feet.
Charades usually are humorous.
I'd imagine they pinch his toes.
I don't
I
think it's
wouldn't have
true.
minded watching some more of it.
I wouldn't
But we're
consider it a
running little short on
meme.
time.
Caramel dancing wasn't a meme.
What
it
are
was
you
a,
talking about?
It was a song and a dance.
Everything you've done here
I mean,
has been
yeah, it was
scripted. A
originally a
little
song
exercise set up by us.
by
I think by the
Swedish,
time you were born, Bullet, it became a meme.
a Swedish pop band called
S3 plan was
Caramel,
conceived as a means to reduce
who
soldiers
made a
on
song
par with
about
Solid
their
Snake.
band name
That's what I
Caramel
told you.
and the dance they did, and then
But
someone
the
made
VR
like a
training the
hyper
boy was put through
hyper
is
up
not the meat
like
of the
nightcore
project.
version of it, and that became really popular online.
Back in my day,
You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus?
I
This
wasn't
is the
sick
S3
with whatever the
training.
fuck this thing is.
An
never
orchestrated
even heard of it.
recreation of Shadow Moses. What?
Sorry, they're having an important conversation. Oh, no, now it's not
Aims at the
important.
president's
Important?
deaths.
Important.
The ninja.
I think I'm getting worse.
The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Aim's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a
I'm really
digital
sorry
counterpart
about
to
that,
Foxdie.
but I don't
It was
know.
also
Not much I
designed to
could do about
eliminate
that
every
from
scrap
here.
Of information regarding the
Try.
Patriots from GW.
Going outside, which I don't
Your
like to
plan
do.
was invalidated
Or
even before execution, Solidus.
Going to bars, which I don't like to do. Going to the mall,
Man was a
which
different
I don't
story.
like to do.
He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner
Going
we hired to test the boy's progress
park,
before letting him
which I do
tackle the
like to
exercise
do.
proper. We had to
Oh.
arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing.
There's a lot of things you could do, but unfortunately it's not anything that we could personally do other than play video games, which you're more than welcome to watch us play. Other than that, I'm kind of at a loss here, dude. And I'm sick on top of that, so forgive me if my answers seem a bit cold, no pun intended.
An instant creation of genius.
I don't know.
And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program.
Podcast. I used to listen to those a lot.
Oh yeah, podcast is great if you're feeling lonely. Just find like a podcast.
Yeah,
with a bunch of people talking about stuff.
Makes it feel like you're there.
Solidus.
Those are fun. It's like, oh, I'm hanging out with my friends, and then you just...
And there's like podcasts about absolutely everything, any possible hobby you have, or like anything.
Or there's the podcasts about nothing. Those podcasts are good too, because they'll just talk about what the fuck ever. Like, oh, I saw a dog the other day, it was great.
There's actually a podcast called Can I Pet Your Dog? In which people, like, they have celebrity guests and they just talk about cute dogs they've seen. And it's like the greatest thing.
Purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg.
We had a storm earlier today, Paulette, so it's cool. Sorry, Ocelot, you're still talking. Ironically, Ocelot is my favorite Metal Gear character, but I've completely spaced on what he is saying.
We provoked and encouraged your hatred.
Are you saying that DDX is a really cool medical podcast, or are you laughing and saying is a really cool medical podcast? I can't tell. Can you tell?
I wonder now.
I'm guessing that's a podcast called DDX.
Oh.
All our misfortune was just a part of your project?
Oh, there goes Fortune.
Bye, Fortune.
I hope it's God of War, because I've heard that that's really good.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck.
I mean, I still probably not going to play it, but in theory, I want to play it. Like everything else.
What?
Kratos is very pretty.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you?
Nanomachines!
It wasn't magic or some new age mumbo jumbo.
Nanomachines!
Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Nanomachines!
Staged?
Nanomachines.
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed.
Ah, it wasn't nanomachines.
Aww.
Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband.
Maybe more space between those words.
Father and husband.
Maybe more space between those words. We're not talking about Otacon here.
All along, just like Olga.
No.
Wow. It doesn't help that Bullet Radio and Evil Nikki have the same color text.
It's like
so when I read it, it's like... I'm like, what's going on?
Absorbed in your own misfortune.
Pretty sure his voice is by
enough of the drama.
Artichoke.
My
friend said the new one is Dad Simulator, and I love the meme. Huh.
I haven't actually seen any of the memes. I've just seen that it's a good game.
I mean, I don't know what even makes good games anymore. I assume that if the character stands up and walks on opening day, I heard that makes it a good game. I heard that if the game turns on and launches, it makes it a good game. If you make it past the home screen, I heard it makes it a really good game. I heard that if they can actually pull out a weapon, it makes it like 10 stars right off the bat. 10 out of 10. We'll play again. So what I'm saying is standards are pretty fucking low these days, but it doesn't mean that that God of War has low standards. It looks so fucking stupid.
Also, Raiden was like, he was like holding on to Raiden by the neck as Raiden was like on his knees that entire cutscene.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I've already said, Diesel, what are you playing? And I said God of War, and you didn't reply. Like I said, we keep talking, so you gotta either reply or not. Because we're a little ADD, especially right now. But,
when are we not ADD, though?
Well, the more people that are talking, the more ADD I get.
And we're both tired.
And I'm sick.
You're sick.
So, it just gets worse. But,
Ray's tail, I think, is my favorite.
I think it's because it has a tail.
Yeah, it's so cute.
It has a tail, and that makes it cute. It's okay. Like I said, I'm rude right now. Well, that's, you know, I take that back. I'm always rude. I just think right now I'm calling myself out on the fact that I'm being rude because I'm tired and my back hurts and my neck hurts. Ocelot's been talking for 40 minutes. Whoa, who's dinging?
Bowie Moonin just followed.
Thank you, Bowie.
Thank you
for the follow.
I don't know why he didn't make a thing, but he made a sound. Awesome.
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
So we just updated the program, so some things are weird now.
Yeah, we're like looking all kinds of directions.
Take your reward. It's all the payload.
Wait, what's a whistleblower? What's happening? I'm confused.
I think Bullet is saying, confirm that we are ADD, especially during whistleblower.
Oh, well, yeah, you wiggle some cute things at me, and I just saw this, so.
Everybody down!
No, I'm gonna...
It's still so fucking cool. So you gotta wonder though, this is one of those moments where did Ocelot anticipate this?
What the? Impossible.
Because he had to, right?
Anticipate that Fortune could still actually deflect bullets?
Yeah. He had to have anticipated this.
Well, he might have turned it back on and then pretended like he didn't.
I'm guessing that's a possibility.
And then he's like, what the fuck? But he's like pretending to be shocked.
Is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
Like she has a combined last name. She kept her own last name and she also took her husband's last name.
I like that Ray looks down at her. I don't know, just sometimes I wonder how many times has Ocelot had to ad-lib?
All the time, probably. He's just gotten really good at it. It's like, yes, exactly according to my plan.
Because, I mean, was he gonna do that before? I mean, I guess he wasn't. He had to have known that that was gonna happen before. And then be like, okay, then I'm gonna make liquid appear, and then do the hand thingy or whatever, or something. That's so cute. I just don't know why it has to have little pointy legs. I guess if it had big
cool,
slappy
though.
feet, it would look stupid.
I just realized that when he becomes liquid, Ray turns all Sahelanthropus-y.
It can't
be. Does it?
Yeah. That makes zero sense, but it did. It just got up on like the back legs and like.
Well, that has
stood
to
up.
be a coincidence because, you know.
Or they based it off of that. Like, they might not have known exactly what
Well,
they were
they
gonna
based
do.
it off of Rex.
Well, yeah, but Rex doesn't stand us upright, though.
True. I guess they could have just taken two.
They might have taken the two of them, combined them, and then retroactively gone, and this was the origin. You know?
They just put Rex's head on top
This was our plan all
on
along.
top of Ray's body, and then they put a laser fire dick whip shit on it.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
Whatever the fuck else they did to it, and it turned into.
Sorry, Solidus still doesn't have a shadow.
Before I go, I have a family member.
What is wrong with Solidus?
Actually, none of them have a shadow, but his swords do have a shadow. That's the only
very
thing that-
specific.
Shadow. That is so funny.
Why does he keep trying that?
Look,
Does he think that he's
it's
like
all-
forgotten? He's like, let me switch it off right now. Those fucking swords.
Bye, Sahelanthropus Ray.
It's a good way to go.
You couldn't break that snake. I know you think you're all like beefy, but you're not as beefy as Big Boss. Hell, I don't even think Big Boss could break handcuffs. No, Venom, he could break them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but I don't think Big Boss or...
I don't think he can break it like that. I
No.
think he just step out through them and then like gnaw them off or something.
Yeah.
Pick them with his teeth.
I feel like Snake would have been able to step over them and pick them.
Yeah.
Big Boss would probably, I don't know,
Bite them in half.
bite them in half using
And
his
Venom can-
jungle teeth or
Venom
something.
could yank them apart.
Venom could
Yeah.
yank them apart.
Yeah.
Using his...
Canon. It's canon now.
Yeah, there you go.
We decided that that's it.
See, I don't think I ever registered what stupid Metal Gear thing called Arsenal looked like.
It looks like a horseshoe crab or something, or like a manta.
It's stupid.
A big manta. It's probably it's a big manta because the Metal Gears are called rays. It's a manta ray.
Oh!
So it's shaped like a manta.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Now let's fight in handcuffs.
I never made that connection at all.
Whatever, Dad.
I'm not my real dad.
Solid is like, I still have a use for you. Fight.
Whatever.
Bye, New York. Sorry about that.
Federal Hall.
Bye, Manhattan.
And this is where the game just has you going.
I mean, that actually happened quite a while ago.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I still don't understand the end of this game. I mean, I guess if you look at the here we go.
That's right.
The comics, it kind of makes sense.
George Washington took office as the first president
Too
of the
bad
United States
Immortal's
of
not
America
here because
200
she'd be
years
the one
ago
to really be
today.
going. What?
And it happened right
What?
We were going to declare
What?
another independence.
I guess you could watch the
dawn of a new nation.
But
the end of the Patriots' secret rule.
let's get
Liberation
some
of this
stock
country.
footage of
This was
New
where it
York.
was supposed to begin. This
Oh,
is
boy.
where freedom
Yeah.
could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country.
Like you like how no one sees this
Yeah.
thing here.
No, it's still early morning. No one's up yet. No one's
Not to
awake.
mention it's like New York, so
Yeah, no
Godzilla's
one's
always walking through, and
Yeah, no
King
one's
Kong,
awake. Don't worry about
and
it.
Aliens and whatever else is always going through New York. All the movies, everything's in New York. Dinosaurs.
Returning the
or
best
something.
of our genetic material into the next generation. The
Yeah.
data of life is transferred from parent to child.
Uh-huh.
That's how it works.
Uh-huh.
But we have no heirs, no legacy.
Uh-huh.
Are we looking at water or
This
blood?
is
We
what
brothers are
I
called
don't know.
les enfants terribles. Cloned from our
Do you think they
father
feel
with
stupid
the
saying
ability
that
to
word?
reproduce
Les enfants
conveniently
terribles.
engineered.
Because you can't really say it like,
What is our
blankly.
legacy if we cannot pass the torch?
Ghostbusters. Well, the Statue of Liberty didn't blow up. They walked in the Statue of Liberty. They brought it to life to fight the Stay Puft
When
Marshmallow
the torch is
Man.
passed on from parent to child,
Oh.
it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by
Like
other
everyone in the
people,
building's
by
just kind of
history.
like, oh, there's another one of those
The
big old
Patriots are trying
UFO
to protect
things out
their
there again.
power.
Why am I looking at his crotch? What is
That's
this
right.
game?
Right, his point of view, like,
I want my memory,
Yeah.
my
What, Dad?
existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon.
Cloverfield, I haven't seen it, but I'm sure all kinds of shit's blown up in there too.
But the Patriots will deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots.
is that why you raise child soldiers
and
and
liberate us
and
all.
traumatize
And
everyone?
we will become
Is that...
the sons of liberty.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sorry,
hold on,
sorry,
let
Dad.
me take
Dad,
this.
help,
Let me take this
Dad,
call,
hold on.
Dad. Hold on.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
Yeah,
How's that
figured.
possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
I was doing
Over
the
the
eye
past
thing.
200 years, a kind of consciousness formed
What
layer
eye
by
thing?
layer. in the
When
crucible of the White
their eyes get all
House.
hollow,
It's
it's
not
really weird.
unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution.
Sounds about right.
We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap. If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected
Isn't
and
this
processed,
thrilling,
then
guys?
passed on. Not unlike
So
genes,
so
really.
exciting.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized
You would think by
world,
this point,
trivial
Solace would have
information is
just been like,
accumulating every
it's
second,
kind of
preserved
like
in all its
scattered or
tribeness,
something.
never fading.
That's what I would
always
have done.
accessible.
Rumors about petty issues,
Yeah, I promise Metal Gear Solid 3
slander.
is far more
All
exciting
junk
than
data preserved
this.
in an unfiltered
Well, no.
state.
This
Well,
game's
at
fun.
alarming
It's
rates.
just
It will only slow down
every
social
Metal Gear
progress,
has these
reduce
parts
the rate of
where
evolution.
Right.
they
You
do
seem to
this,
think that our plan is one of censorship.
and this is
Are you
probably
telling
one
me
of
it's not?
the
You're being
worst.
silly. What we propose
because
to do is not to control content,
no matter how
but to
much they
create
tell you,
context.
Create
it leaves you going,
context.
what
The
the
digital
fuck did
society
they just
furthers
tell
human
me?
flaws and selectively rewards
What is
development
happening
of
right now?
convenient half-truths. Just
And
look at the
even
strange
with our
juxtapositions
extensive
of morality around you.
Metal
Billions
Gear
spent on new
knowledge
weapons
and
in
love
order
for
to
Metal
humanely
Gear
murder other humans.
and hate for
Rights of
Raiden.
criminals are given more
My hate
respect
for
than the
Raiden.
privacy
I
of their
still have
victims.
no idea what the
Although
hell
there are
is
people
happening at the
suffering
end of
in
this
poverty,
game.
huge donations
I
are
don't
made
know
to
what the hell
protect
Snake's
endangered
telling me at the
species.
end of the game.
Everyone grows up being told
I don't know
the
what
same
the hell
thing.
Rose is telling me
nice
at the
to
end of
other
the
people.
game.
But beat out
I don't know
competition.
why
You're
Solidus is
special.
fighting me at the end
Believe
of
in
the game.
yourself and you will succeed.
I don't know
But
what
it's
they're
obvious
telling
from the
me.
start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to
What are they
freedom.
telling me right
And
now?
this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce?
The truth is
retrieve
out there,
valuable
but I can
truths,
assure you
and
it's
even
not
interpret
coming
their
from
meaning
these
for later
guys.
generations.
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
Touche,
That's the
right
proof
there.
of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Please
Jack,
don't.
you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for
I don't
another,
remember this
more
codec call being
convenient
this
truth
long.
in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. Will and consciousness.
I mean, they do have a point, but they're also
S3 is
crazy
not you,
robots,
the soldier
so maybe
trained in
not.
the image of solid
Robots aren't crazy. People who make robots are crazy.
And these
A
peoples were
protocol
very
that created
crazy.
The circumstance that made you what you are.
And also Emma Emmerich was
So you
made
see,
made
we're
these
the S3,
bots, so I mean...
not you.
I mean...
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
Thanks a lot, Emma
You heard
Emmerich.
what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The
Emmerichs
objective
live
of
on.
this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
Because I'm special.
I'm the whitest.
You were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past.
Pretty sure
All
it's
the
because I'm
others
the whitest.
remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you.
I'm
You
typical
accepted the
American.
fiction we provided, obeyed our orders,
This is
and
what
did
America
everything
looks
we
like,
were
people.
told.
Get your
The
shit
exercise
together,
was
you'll
a
end up
resounding
like
success.
Jack the
Didn't
Ripper.
I tell you that GW is still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that
We've been talking for 13 minutes.
It's taken a lot of time and money. Yeah. But it was well worth it considering the results.
It's not even a fun cutscene.
It's
This
time
is the
for the
Coda
final
call.
exercise.
A 15-minute Coda
Take
call.
Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what
Yeah,
I'm
you're still
told.
gonna do it though.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your
Fun fact,
nanomachine
in the comic,
means the
it's
death of
actually
Olga's
Snake,
child.
Solid Snake,
Not to mention
who
the
kills
death of
Solidus,
Rose.
not
She's
Raiden.
wired the same way.
Which I don't know why they swapped it.
Does she actually exist?
Like, I don't,
course I
it makes
do,
more
Jack.
sense for Solidus,
have
or
to
Solid
believe
to be the one to take down Solidus.
It will be a fight to the death.
Don't do that.
Solidus at
I
least
hate it
wants
when he
you to-
turns.
We will collect the
Don't-
necessary
don't do
data
that.
for this last
It's really
fight.
creepy.
Then
Yeah.
we'll consider the
It's like that's not how the
exercise
codec's
closed.
supposed to work.
So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus?
Don't, I think that's the worst one.
Yeah.
Or you?
That one's even
Solidus.
worse.
Yeah, that was worse because he has like the skull shining
Our
through.
beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
I don't like the head on either. When they get all empty-eyed.
Jack.
Weird.
My son.
Got a lot of head there. Alright, so there we go.
Monsters, replicates of evil genes.
Some talking happened, and now
You
our
are one
dad's
of a
talking
kind,
at us some more
but
about
still a monster,
some
shaped
stuff.
by a dark and secret history.
Did I mention that we love
We
Metal
need to
Gear, and
decide
yet we're
which
sitting here acting like it's a
monstrosity will
piece of
have the
shit
privilege
game,
of
but it's
survival.
not.
By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
No.
Oh no! Who are my parents again? It's been like...
Ivan and
Alright. We agreed it was Ivan and
I am your
some
foster father and your worst
lady.
enemy.
Why? Presumably.
Because I needed to know whether we were really
presumably
someone
someone with the
else's
uterus.
We're repeating history, Jack.
Or
Liquid and
just
Solid hunted down Big Boss,
Ivan was
trying to
really
sever the tie
drunk
that bound them to him.
in this leg.
Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop. Your own double helix.
Oh guys, spilled milk.
Good job.
Don't worry guys, it's vegan though. It's almond milk.
And he's just gonna stand there like, yep. I wasn't even worried.
I wasn't even aware he had handcuffs on. I kind of forgot.
Yeah, he had handcuffs and...
Alright, so that was about 23 minutes of talking for about a 2-minute fight. Maybe 15 minutes with how my wife handles boss fights.
There are other traces. Inside.
I'm gonna find cute pictures to send.
Information is
Evil.
being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex and throughout the neural network they've formed.
Alright, Dad, let's have it. Why do you get 2 swords? I only get 1, and you have 2 tentacles. That's not fair.
I could have sworn he had 4 tentacles.
No, he's got 2 tentacles.
No, I guess 4 would be
Brace yourself.
Got 2 tentacles and 2 swords, and I got 1 sword. That's not fair, Dad. And there's no... Yeah, okay.
His life bar is huge.
Yeah.
You are off to a great start.
I'm getting there.
What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, and he does fire too.
He does fire.
And you can fall off. And I'm on fire. I'm gonna lay down and stop being on fire. Don't! I'm trying to not be on fire. Ow.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Get off me, Dad.
Did you just hit him in the crotch?
I did. I just stabbed him in the crotch. And he deserved it!
And it actually looked like it took damage off him.
It actually took damage, yeah, because I stabbed him in the crotch. Get off me!
What's wrong with you?
Get off me!
Why can you not rapid push?
I can't.
Bullet said nutshot.
What?
I know you can't see it, but this is like the closest the dogs have ever laid.
Get off me, Dad. Hell out of here.
Even though you're using the non...
Yeah, I'm still
for some
taking
reason
damage.
It's still hurting him. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he's dying regardless, so I guess it doesn't matter.
What?
Quit that. Get off of me, Solidus. Get out of here. Don't set. No, he set me on fire again. Stop putting me on fire and also throw grenades at me. Also doing whatever that is. He's just setting me on fire. He's such a jerk.
Maybe he's trying to let you know that he accepts you regardless of your sexuality.
Regardless of how flaming I am, yeah.
Let's go.
Ow. Don't saunter at me. Hell out of here. Damn it.
What's wrong with you? Take this.
It's really weird that it's still hurting him, even though...
I think it's because I'm stabbing him.
But... Oh. What, you're gonna take a picture of him?
First, let me take a selfie with my dad.
You totally should. See if you get a picture of your dad before you kill him. Here's my dad. This is us chilling on top of Capitol Hall.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
And now he does...
He gets beefier?
Yeah. He takes off his tentacles. And then,
I thought he gets beefier. No, he just goes faster, apparently.
he goes faster.
Right. You have to beat Solidus.
Yeah.
This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets.
You got
or
weird
tanks.
eyes there.
What
Gross.
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during
What?
World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name.
Why are you
for one
telling
of
me
its
this right
planes.
now?
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game, exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Ow.
Thanks for that history lesson.
Stop setting me on fire! And also stabbing me in the back, you jerkface. Get out of here. Shut up, Dad. Ow. Well, you trained me, so ha!
Your training sucks, Dad. And all the bands you like suck.
And no one has a landline anymore. Fuck out of here.
What the hell is a beeper, Dad?
Gosh.
I don't know how to use a fax machine. Oh.
I just stabbed it. While being on fire. It was sweet.
It's pretty good.
Fuck out of here, Dad. Nice. I hope it did.
Don't be a jerk.
I love you, Solidus, but your fight is very unnecessary. With the fire and the tentacles and the swords, and the roof.
Yeah, it's all kind of says overkill in the end.
Your built-on pecs on your whatever.
He's doing the best he can.
Catch me, George Washington! No, he didn't catch him. He's trying to do a trust fall and... Oh, okay, he's still alive. We're good. Don't worry about it. Oh, but don't worry, no one will notice.
No.
No one will know.
No one has seen a thing.
Yeah.
All of New York is still peacefully asleep.
Still asleep.
I mean, to be honest, if that all was going on outside of, my place, I would probably ignore it and be like, whatever.
Yeah, if you're living in New York and you're like a loud crash and the
or in LA.
The ground shakes a little bit and then you hear like...
I mean, literally if it was in LA and the ground was shaking, I'd
Yeah.
be like, whatever. As long as it stays out of the fucking apartment, I don't care.
Hear an old guy yelling on the roof as they're like fighting with swords or whatever. Like, alright. You guys have fun. Whatever. Now he's wearing his dog tag again. He wasn't for the entire game.
No.
Oh. No, here comes the police. Don't worry about it. And
No.
also a guy in a suit. And also more police.
No.
And also more guys in suits. And also a woman in a suit.
Yeah.
And also a woman in a t-shirt and a
No one
skirt.
quite knows who or what they are.
No.
And also Snake.
The
Hey,
moves
Snake.
you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
I like his bandana wiggling
Just the
intensely.
one wiggle.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of
Let's
what
see
we
the
call
real footage
is
of New
actually
York.
fiction. What you think you
You know, it'd be
see
cool,
is
like,
only
if
as
we
real
were,
as your
like, in
brain
this
tells you
footage,
it
like,
is.
oh my god, I was wearing those shoes, that's me, you know?
What am I supposed to believe in?
Like, oh, that's my ass right there,
What am I
you
going to
know?
leave behind when
Oh
I'm
man,
through?
I'm on that rolly thing. That's me pulling those boxes, you know? Like, what if you were in this
Hey,
footage?
someone is. All these people are people.
But like, how like?
Do they know? They probably don't know.
I mean, what are the odds of like you buying the game?
That's me. I'm a horse.
That's my horse. I mean, you don't know. Like, what if you trained that horse? You know? What if you drew that flag that day? What if you're in that car?
Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words.
That guy with that coffee.
You can find your own name and your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You could totally be in that taxi right now, Bullet, and you couldn't say
Clean
otherwise.
slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
Yeah.
By the way, what is that?
It's the thing I haven't worn for the entire game that I made in the beginning of the game. Wow, that's me.
Oh, what was his birthday?
Well, you put in the birthday yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. It's supposed to be your information on it.
Oh.
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something
Jack?
worth passing on.
Pick my own name. It's Jack. Didn't it say Jack on the tags?
Yeah, but this is Jack with a different meaning.
Jack.
They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word.
Your ear is very big right now, sir.
What about Olga's child?
Your fucking bad data's like tripping out. It's Raiden has like 3 noses. It's everyone's freaking out right now.
Do you know where Liquid went?
They're just sitting here chatting with this thing, just sitting here, and everyone's walking in slow motion, but they're not in slow motion, and
yeah.
Cheer up. We have a better lead.
And the guy's like, hi.
Yeah, they're just.
But Ocelot took it. The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that
See, did he just look at Snake or not?
Yeah, he did.
So can they see them or not?
Yes, they can see them.
So if they can see them, why are they walking in slow motion? Why are they walking in slow motion?
No.
If they can see them and they're real, why are they walking in slow motion?
Hey, everyone's in shock because there's a big thing on the...
So people walk in slow motion when they're in shock in New York?
Yeah, even though they're probably heading to work, they're like, I'm just gonna walk.
And why did they all appear at the same time? Is this how New York works? Nobody's on the street. In New York, nobody's on the streets. And then as soon as it's time to be on the streets, they all appear. And look at that guy. Who the fuck was that guy? Like looking at him all weird, and like all the guys look the same. They're all just like appearing. And like Rose, like if I saw that bitch, I would have pulled my sword on her. Look at that guy. Why is he all tilty headed?
Snake?
Yeah, exactly. I would be going after Snake. There he is. Oh no, that's a parrot.
It's the parrot.
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am
The
I?
guy just disappeared?
Yeah.
I mean...
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
No. No, we're not. Jack.
There's
Jack.
something... Yeah, this sword sort of sticking out of your hair there.
Jack. Jack.
Now his heartbeat is vibrating in the controller.
No! Rose? Rose!
There's a guy who's supposed to walk through you right there.
Rose, I don't like you. I don't trust you.
Yeah. Jack is just a man of many bad choices.
Do you remember this place?
You only made one
Don't
good
be
choice.
in my left ear.
This is where we first met. I remember now.
It's literally
Today
like,
is the
I've
day
never
I
been
met
free to
you.
make my own choices, and Snake's like, make your own choices, and he's
That's
like,
it.
I'm gonna go back to the spy.
I mean,
Like,
why would he do that? Because she's pregnant? Just send her some money so at least you're taking care of the kid.
yeah, like, I'm gonna go back to the spy. Who just yells at me and, like, violates my privacy and shit. Whatever. And who doesn't like me and who I don't really like.
What?
Not to mention, I don't want to be, you know, a negative Nelly here, but I
Are
think
you talking about
Raiden should be, or sorry, Jack, needs to be focusing more on getting some therapy.
Yeah.
You know, because
Little bit of
child
therapy.
soldiers don't just be child soldiers and then just have families and then be fine. They usually require some.
Any soldiers, generally.
Yeah.
Doesn't just, like, come home and they're like, alright, I'm perfect.
Especially when they find out that their girlfriends
everything's
are
a-
spies
yeah,
and that
everything's a
their
lie.
mission was an
To kill their
experiment
dad.
on them. Yeah, and their dad is the one who killed their parents, and their child soldiers used the GW
Yeah, 'cause it
to
was
stop the
stated that-
world, and they fought a vampire like 4 times. And, you know, there's a lot of things going on there, and then she's like, I have a baby!
And watch the president get shot. Get groped by the president.
Get groped by the
Get
president.
groped by 2 U.S. presidents.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's enough to kind of be like, maybe...
My dad, who wasn't my dad because he killed my parents and he raised me as a child soldier, is also the U.S. president. And, like, okay.
I just don't think it would be the time to consider raising a family.
Maybe not. I don't think that's the best.
Because I think that's one of the worst things that people do, is they're like, well, if I have a baby, then everything will be fine, because then, you know, they have to stay, and I'm just kind of like...
Scott Dolph played the hostage.
That is weird. That is just kind of sad. And that makes me very, very angry. But, whatever. We all know that they have their child, and then they just grow up happily together. Cute kid. Looks just like his father. Happy, healthy family.
Yeah,
Father
no
gets a
problem.
great full-time job. Mother, wonderful homemaker. And
I'm pretty sure she's an analyst, actually. I don't think Raiden has a job.
great stay-at-home mom.
I don't
Raiden has a great full-time job.
I don't think he has a job anymore.
Great full-time job.
Dolph.
And, you know, they live happily ever after. And Snake doesn't get old and die, and him and Otacon raise a beautiful baby girl together. And, you know, that's pretty much the end of Metal Gear, actually. There's nothing that happens after this game. Metal Gear just ends. That's the end of Metal Gear. Big mass confusion of a giant spaceship that just lands in New York, and everyone goes, oh, just another day in New York. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And there you go. Metal Gear, guys. One of the greatest games ever created, Metal Gear Solid 2. Highly recommended. I'm just kidding. Not that this, well, Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't my favorite, but, it's not terrible, it's just not one of my favorites. But, my absolute favorite is Metal Gear Solid 3, which is, we're gonna play next. Not right now, because I'm dying here.
Yeah. So, let's see, today's Friday. Sunday, we're gonna be playing Dragon Age. And I think we're pretty close to the end of Dragon Age 2 as well.
Still waiting for something to blow.
Yeah. And then Monday, if all goes well, we should be starting Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh god. I kind of just get like excited thinking about it. I hope I don't feel like shit on Monday. Because if I can't sing the opening to Metal Gear, I'm gonna cry.
It's alright, if we don't feel well, we'll keep Dragon Aging until you do. Unless we're finished Dragon Age 2.
With darkness and silence the night. Actually, this song is kind of really exciting for me. Because, not the saxophone player, but the trombone player I actually studied with, Robin Eubanks, he is actually one of my teachers. at Berklee College of Music. I actually only had one lesson with him. He was I had to have a private lesson with him. And I had no idea. Oh, Dave's still alive. Had no idea he was still there. And, yay! And, the saxophone is great. Trombone's better. And it's really cool because I didn't know that at the time when I'd had a lesson with Eubanks that I didn't know, I don't even think I knew what Metal Gear was, but I hadn't played Metal Gear before I had a lesson with Eubanks. So it wasn't until I had gotten through the credits, and I saw Eubanks, did I go, wait a minute, I had a lesson with that guy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually like got to play with somebody who was in like a video game, and I got really, really excited. So,
like in post, really excited.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that's really cool.
It's cool. That's really cool.
I mean, he probably was just like, if I were to like ask him, like if I would have known beforehand and went in, he probably would have been like, metal what? You know, because
I mean, it's like probably another job.
Yeah, it's just gigs. It's just gigs to them. Like it's studio work. They probably came in because I think it was only one song. He played like this one song because every Metal Gear has like just one sweet ass beautiful song. I mean, they all have like really cool music or whatever, but every one has like usually at least one beautiful, awesome, over the top ending song or intro song or something. And this one is Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday, which is what's playing right now, which is beautiful. I really love it. I don't think there is a song that I don't love in some way. My favorite will always be Snake Eater, unfortunately. Like, I think that's kind of a cop-out in some way,
yeah,
but
it's okay.
I
like
don't
that's
care. It's my teacher, guys. Listen to that sexy boning. Everyone shut up. Let the credits roll. Okay. But yeah, there's Metal Gear Solid 1 was oh god. Dave, what's the name of the first song? Whoa. What's the name? Now I'm just forgetting the name of the actual songs. I know what song you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of it right now. Is it Sins of the Father? Is that the name of the song, though? I think the name of the Whoa song is Sins of the Father. But there's too many songs in Metal Gear Solid 5, because I think that one's called Sins of the Father. But then there's also...
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, Robin Eubanks. Yeah. Soak in that name. I mean, everyone else is fantastic. I think also his brother is also playing drums. Go his brother. But
go all y'all.
But also, God, I feel bad that I can't remember the other names. But in the first one is the first song, the intro. What is the name? Now I can't remember the name of any of the fucking Metal Gear songs. Like, everything just has deleted from my brain. Sorry, we always like to... The best is yet to come. Sorry. The best is yet to come. Okay, everyone shut up. Like the only one talking. I see everyone shut up.
Life isn't just
all right,
about
we gotta
passing
listen to
on
fucking
your
Snake
genes.
talk about God knows
We can leave
fuck
behind
what.
much more than just DNA.
Best is yet to come.
Through speech,
Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday.
music, literature, and movies.
Snake Eater, but there's also
heard, felt, anger,
there's another
joy,
song.
and sorrow.
Metal Gear Solid 3,
These
but
are
I don't
the
remember what
things
it's
I will
called at
pass
the
on.
end.
That's
The
what
one
I
where they
live
have the
Wait
hot
to
pants
Fall?
on. No, that's not. That's already an existing song.
Yeah, that's a license song.
And let our children
But I like
read
that
our
song
messy
too.
and sad history by
The
its
pants on
light.
lovemaking scene with Eva. Spoilers.
We have all the magic of the digital age to do that.
You ruined the game.
What the fuck is
The human
Parasite
race will
Eve
probably
intro?
come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet.
Um,
Earth may not be forever.
I don't remember what it's
but
called.
we
There's
still
another
have the
song in Metal Gear
responsibility
Solid
to
3.
leave what traces
There's a
of
couple
life
songs
we
in 3.
can. Building the future and keeping the past alive.
Love theme in Metal
are
Gear
one and the
Solid
same
4.
thing.
That one just makes me want to die. It's because I just keep thinking about Snake being microwaved to death.
Spoilers.
Sorry, spoilers. Call Into the Night is portable ops because I just keep thinking about Ocelot with his little mustache. Oh, okay, everyone shut up now.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
I didn't give the camera dramatic eyes. You look completely indifferent. Good. Well,
Is
I mean,
it?
not that good.
No, it's
but
not that great.
You only killed 4 people. Heaven's Divide is one of my favorites. Yeah. Heaven's Divide is Don't Be Afraid. Yes, I know, not Metal Gear Solid 8. Final Fantasy 8. Not that one. Heaven's Divide is Peace Walker. Incredible freaking song. Anyway, we got through Metal Gear Solid 2. And we are going to go. We are not going to start 3 right now because we don't even know how to set up.
Yeah, we gotta set everything up.
The El Jato.
Possibly move some monitors around.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen with this. We might have to completely reconfigure everything, which we are willing to do. Because,
yeah, so next time is gonna be Sunday. We're doing Dragon Age 2. And then Monday with
You like how I didn't say Anders this entire thing?
You did, though.
But I didn't.
You did, though.
I didn't. Right now it doesn't count.
No, you did earlier, though.
Yeah, but the only reason I said it was because Evil had said Anders.
Okay, fair enough. You, unprovoked, did not mention him. No.
I think you guys should be proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
Look at that. That's how sick I am. I didn't even say
Sunday, you can make up for that.
See, I'm not even saying it right now. I want to, but I'm not. I think it's because I'm in love with my other boyfriend right now.
Oh, okay. There's only room for one man at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Slappy feet, slappy feet, slappy feet. Slappy feet.
What? And then Monday should hopefully be Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh god, I can't wait to play 3. I'm gonna suck so
Good.
bad.
It's gonna be so sexy.
I mean, this game only took us 10 hours. That game's probably gonna take us like 20.
At
because
least.
you went a hell of a lot faster than I thought you were gonna go. I am gonna go so slow, man. I'm gonna piss you all the fuck off. You thought she was slow. My ass is gonna get shot by everything. I'm gonna fall into every single trap. I'm gonna catch all the animals. I'm gonna get the fat, cute snake with the fat one. What's it called? Shikamakito. What's it called? The snake with the fat snake.
Tsuchinoko.
There you go. I'm gonna get Shutsunoko. It was really disappointing how easy it was to get in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
They put forth no effort in that. So thank you guys so much for watching us, and thank you guys for the support and helping us get El Gato so that we could continue playing Metal Gear. And on top of that, we also it opens up a lot more games
So
for
many
us
games.
to
We have
play.
like almost all the games on PlayStation 3.
Yeah. Good night, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
And thank you, Dave, as well for everything as always, and Evil and Bullet for coming out.
Yeah.
And
so
everyone else.
Our next goal is gonna be getting Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year. Yeah. Yep.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it. But thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.
Hopefully I won't have meningitis. Chlamydia.
Brain flu.
Chlamydia.
Yeah.
Aspergillus.
Aspergillus. Okay. Bye.